Hey, everybody. I'm a little bit early, but I don't know if anybody's going to join me. It's kind of impromptu. I prompted this up earlier today and see some comments. Looks like, I don't know, looks like E4 Airman's here. Ningwaya might be here. Ken X, not quite sure. You guys are actually here, do um, say, hey, Mark, how you doing? ID yourself. And welcome to Mark Rogero's Game Room, Clark Commando 1983. And hey, Ken X. All right, Nguai, I'm glad you're here because I got something specifically to show you. Well, actually, it's for everybody, but I want to show you because I know you'll get a real kick out of it today. So, um, I'm gonna keep this going for at the most maybe an hour, but which might be a little bit too long. But I'm gonna show you guys a little bit. You can see a little bit of my mess behind me that I'm working on dwindling. Of course, I'm on my phone here, and so I can be a little more mobile. So we'll see how that goes. And I wanted to do that because I'll be honest with you, cancer's been kicking my ass lately, so it's really slowing me down, and I wanted to just do something because when I have something planned, um, I'm able to stay awake and be focused. And so let me just a couple short, really quick things. Thank you everybody for being here today. If you're not already a subscriber, subscribe and like my channel. I promise I'm getting more Daryl Welt Creek done soon. So let me uh, explain a couple things behind me first. And you'll see I'm wearing today my Grognard Simulations hat, which I was given that by Chris Fazzulo at Consim Expo this last year. And I plan on attending again, knock on wood, and actually knocking on my plexiglass a little bit there. Ha ha ha. But, anyways, um, I'm going to, yes, I'll show you my map. I'm going to show my magnets too, because I've had a couple of people ask, what kind of magnets you use? Da, 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 da. But I want to show you a couple of things really quick. Obviously, I got the artwork for Panzer behind me. One of my favorite series games. I'll just say that it's Roger McGowan art. I'm a huge fanboy of Roger McGowan. Um, he's transitioned a lot of the cover artwork to new art guys over at GMT Game. But hello, Mr. Camp Sawyer. Welcome. And then above my head here is a print that Roger gave me and signed for me, and it's an original black print for the original squad leader and Crescendo of Doom cover art from the squad leader days. Hey Hexy, how you doing? Welcome aboard. And but two of my most prized possessions, and I'm going to show you a little bit more. You have to bear with me a couple minutes. Now, this is for Nguaya. That's not for all of you, okay? But I know Nguaya is going to appreciate this. So I got this book. So when I dive into games, I tend to go really fucking overboard. And sorry, I'll be using some adult language. That's just who I am. So, and I got this book that is amazing. The only thing I don't like about it is what I really like. It's literally got hundreds of pictures of World War One, and I'm not gonna spend a bunch of time. I'm gonna flip through a couple of pages. I got it on Amazon, and literally World War One, a dramatic collection of images, Volume One. The only thing I don't like about it is there's really not many captions. So a lot of it is left up to you. But I still think I love pictures. I'm doing my deep dive into World War One, and I think that's just it's awesome. It goes along well. You can see my other videos for my atlases. I am waiting on like 2 more books. Um, okay, Hexy, thank you. Summer Storm has 2 sets of player aids. Reason I asked that on Facebook earlier because I'm getting ready to. I don't know when. It's not going to be right away because I'm still on my World War One kick, but I'm going to be doing a big Civil War thing here pretty soon. I wanted to show you just really quick a couple other books, then I'll move on to my game room. I'm actually going to do a video waiting on, like I said, about 2 more books to show up. So Stigler, Civil War in February was Black History Month, and I know a lot about the Civil War. Well, I don't know a lot. I know enough to make me dangerous about the Civil War, and I watched the movie Glory again, which is a phenomenal movie, right? And but I was like, I'd really like to know a little bit more about the Negro or Black troops in the Civil War. And so Stigler recommended this book. So I just got this the other day. Freedom is by the Sword, U.S. Colored Troops, right? It's self-explanatory. So I got that book. No idea if it's any good, but Stigler recommended it, so I assume it's going to be good. And then, if you know Stigler, Alan, on his cover picture. So I saw this and I said, I got to get the book. That's his cover picture on his like Facebook page and stuff. And it just looks like it's a lot of text, but it's a lot of like personal entries, different things of colored troops and whatnot, and their experience in the Civil War. So I thought that would be interesting. Then, due to YouTube, it may not be the last book I showed today. Freedom by the Sword is good. Okay, good. Thank you. And Guaya put on his wish list. Awesome. So I watched a video, and I can't remember who, but they were previewing, talking to the author of this book. And of course, if you guys have looked through my playlist, you see I've done Grognard Sims Tarawa, and recently read a book called Utmost Savagery. Oh my God, I swear to God, the chemo makes it so I can't talk. But anyways, this is a new book just came out. Japan's Pacific War, Peter Williams, and it's got it from a YouTube channel. Literally, it just came out. Like I just got it shipped to me, and it was a pre-order. But it's personal accounts of Japanese soldiers. The author is Peter Williams, Japan's Pacific War. So I'll leave it up. There you go. Yeah, you got it, Ken. Awesome. So not on a Pacific War kick yet. I do plan on doing some things with that. I got so many plans. This brain is way ahead of my body, let me tell you. So, but you guys aren't here to hear my woes. You're here to see my game room. So just bear with me a second. I'm going to go and I'm looking around me. So what I'm going to show you is like, you're going to be, oh my God, what a complete mess. And you know what? It's all up here where my stuff is. So part of my cancer cells, these piles will slowly diminish. But I do want to show you, let's see here. What did I do with it? I did just get, okay. So what we're going to do is I'm going to do this. It won't be ideal, but so you can see my closet. We've been in this house since 2001. This has been my game room since day one when we bought the house. It's 10 by 12, and it's my sanctuary. I have a 4 by 8 table in here, so let's do this. Not ideal, and you can see I got a bunch of crap on it. There's my my West Front Schieffelin plan. That's the game I'm currently playing for my deep dive. I've done 5 parts so far, and I'm going to be doing some more hopefully tonight. since I've been sleeping a lot. And this is the SPW West Front Durwell Creek. And I got 8 people watching. So if you haven't ID'd yourself in the comments, please do, because I am going to take some questions and whatnot. Hey, Brian, how you doing, buddy? So good to see you. All right. So I told you I don't want to waste your time. And here I go wasting time. And I got so many interesting books and things, but recently picked up, I did allow myself to buy 1 game for every 10 that I sell. Hey, Eric, how you doing? Battle ready, welcome. And I'm going to try to walk over here. I'm a little bit tough time walking with these goddamn swollen feet, but I picked up 3 games that have been on my list for a while. Let me, sorry, I gotta take my time because, goddamn, I said I was gonna cuss. Damn, chemo really screws my feet up. So hopefully you don't have no family members going through this crap. But anyways, this is awesome. I was waiting. Lock and Load was supposed to redo this, and they never have. And I love Lock and Load. Don't get me wrong. Play Lock and Load Tactical, and I know they'll be putting out some good stuff here soon. But I picked up a copy of this for pretty cheap, and I also got included with it this, and this has an expansion for this in it, and that's the old Breakout magazine. So, I'm a completionist, so I was able to get it all for a pretty decent price. But this is the old Panther game, Trial of Strength. I've played it. I've never owned. Well, I think that I probably owned a copy at some point. But anyways, it will be a really neat game and system to play. And then I was able to pick up for Battles of the Age of Reason this. And I'm a big fan of Clash of Arms. Yeah, I can. Yeah, Trial of Strength's pretty good. I actually played it once about, I don't know, it's been quite a while, a number of years ago. But it's pretty interesting system. Like I said, I was waiting for the remake. And welcome aboard. We got 10 people. So if you haven't ID'd yourself, please say hi. And welcome to my game room. And it's another game I picked up recently, part of the Battles of Age of Reason. I love Clash of Arms games. They're just literally, works of art. And I hope to get to the Battle of the Age of Reasons. And, guys, if you're looking for stuff like this, make sure you shop around. I actually, at some point, will be selling an extra copy of this that I have. I know it's really sad, but but these sell. I got this one for, I'll be honest, I got it for, I think I paid about $110 for it on Board Game Geek. The copy I'm selling will be similar price because I'm trying to get some money back. But there again, I allow myself to buy 1 for every 10 I sell. So that's my ratio these days. In this one, I paid quite a bit for it, but it's absolutely mint inside, and they're just beautiful works of art. And no, I won't be selling that because I don't believe I have another copy of that because I'm insane. I tend to upgrade my games too to a better quality. Oh, we got 12 people. ID yourself. Hey, Kevin. Hey, Kevin. Hey, Mark. Got your old copy, War and Peace. With my son Saturday, played. Oh yeah, the scenario. That's great. Yeah, the invasion of Russia. That's my favorite scenario in War and Peace. What did it say? Napoleon. Oh, they kept. Yeah, that happened in my game too when I played it. But that's my favorite scenario in War and Peace. All right, bear with me. I'm gonna go put this back in the pile over here, and then we're gonna switch perspective because I'm gonna show you my sheet metal and my magnets. And good, you can't see me stumbling around. That's good. Oh, wait, I got to show you guys that this is, oh my God, it's hilarious. So, and there again, somebody sent me this, and God help me, I can't remember who. It's a fellow YouTuber. I saw it on his video, and I said, "Oh my God, I love those tweezers. Look at this thing. I'm not kidding you. Look how huge this thing is. It's humongous." And it's like he got it. Let me see, just in case you're interested. Looks like I think he got it from Amazon. I'm not sure. It's a 15-inch black. Oh, it says lizards and snakes on it. That doesn't make sense. But Evago 15-inch black CUI. But look, oh my God, look at this thing. Isn't that hilarious? It is. But anyways, thank you. I got to tell you, the war game community's just been like so awesome to me and my wife. You know, we're so thankful. Okay, so now, oh, great for aquariums. Okay. I had an aquarium years ago. That's a whole other story, but I don't have that anymore. Don't he'll accuse me of elitism. That's funny. Yeah, he might, but I love Stigler. He's really good people. All right, so I'm gonna pick up my thing here, and we're gonna mosey on over to the other side of my table, and I'm gonna show you guys. Which I haven't changed yet. Vietnam's going to be going up on this wall. So let me get some bearing here. All right. So what you're looking at is, now I've had this for years. I've posted pictures on Facebook. This is a 4x10. Listen, let's see. I don't know if you can hear that, but it's pretty thin. But it's a 4x10 foot piece of sheet metal that is, and I forgot, I've had this up here for years. I've literally gotten a ton of my money's worth out of it. And then I've got oh yeah, I'll do this. And then I got a 4x4 piece over there. Currently I was working on and I'm magnetizing World in Flames, but the guy that I was supposed to play hurt his back. There's all like my Marshall Enterprises, a lot of the tie games, and some more piles of stuff. You know, some people call it junk. I call it treasure. Sadly, I'm working on diminishing these piles down the. Because I actually have another couple of rooms, not where it's like this, but you know, yeah, I got a lot of games. My garage looks like a game store, and which, you know, hey, they're my treasures. Been doing this since I was 10 years old, and yeah, this is current World in Flames collector's edition, or they call it. I've played World in Flames for years and years. Haven't played it in about 10 or 12 years. And then when my cancer kicked in, I made a list of it. And this is on my bucket list, but I bought the paper map, which I believe Harry still has a few left if you're interested. And I blow them up about 5%. Now, these I actually did not blow up because my magnets, and let me try to get in here close. I did set up Ethiopia. See? Okay. And these are, I'll have to share a link later in the bottom of this video. Battle. Let's see. Brian says only games I have 2+ is up front. Battle of the Bulge. Yeah, I'm getting to where I almost down to that. I used to, all the games you see, I have a couple of duplicates still, but not many left. I've sold off most of my duplicates. You know, in Sanity, I used to buy 2 of everything, and not anymore. I've done that for a couple of years now. But these are the magnets I use. I get them from a guy in Poland, they used to be made by a guy in New York. He doesn't make them anymore. But what's really great about these And I'll have to, if you're on Facebook, you can contact me and I can send you the guy's email. And Nguai, if you're still on, I don't know if you're interested in these, but if you are, I got your email. I know you're not on Facebook. But what's great about these is they use earth magnets and they're not cheap, but there's literally like no issue whatsoever with polarity, like those old black ones that we all used to use if you magnetize games. And you literally, these stack like literally, and I'm not going to do it here because I only got a few out. They can stack up to easily 8 to 9 high. They sag a little bit maybe, but on your wall. Um, they're about, if I remember right, they're about 38 cents a piece. That's assembled. So, over the years, I've gotten about 1,500 of them because I play monsters. But, um, most people you could probably get away with 100 or 200 of them. And I think what I really just like about them is like the stacking, and then you can literally just flip them. There's no removing them so they don't damage the counter. And, they're not cheap. He makes them in 1/2 inch, 9/16, 5/8. You can get your maps blown up, which I usually do. About 5%. I take them to Staples, I scan them. Um, if you've watched some of my videos, yeah, I do actually have a blown up map of the longest day, which I haven't gotten to, but there's part of the map there. And it's blown up 5%. So, but the next game that's going on this wall, the plan is to get Vietnam on there. I got a buddy of mine, David Greenwood, he's been helping me sell stuff on Facebook too. And, he asked me, he said, "What's the one game, Mark, that you just really wanted to play your whole life?" And he actually has played it. And I said, "The campaign game of Vietnam. That I've been wanting to play that for 30 years and never have played it." And so hopefully we're going to get that started in April, maybe March. But I don't know. My brain keeps wanting to do a lot more than what my body lets me. So, and Eric, yes, Battle Ready, you do need to get up front. And Guy, we must be a joy to have space for the counters in each hex. No, it's nice, right? I mean, I'm a big believer. I've done videos on dice, my die rollers. Uh, I used to have a whole bunch of really premium dice towers. I've sold most of them to a good buddy of mine. I didn't offer them online, but Mark Assetto makes these great dice towers. And this is one for my World War II themed games for Japan, obviously. And he's from Italy, and he does some really great stuff. I only have a couple left. I got like my World War II set, and I have one for Napoleon. In the past, I would have had him. Uh, uh, I would have had him. Oh my gosh. Sorry about that. That's the cancer speaking. A World War one and American Civil War, but I didn't want to do that. So, hey Matt, so you've played? Oh, he does World War One, absolutely. Mario Assetto. I can contact him and maybe get his email. I don't have his email. I contact him on Facebook. I'm telling you, Ningwai, you should just set up an account on Facebook. I don't know what to tell you. You're missing out on a bunch of war game stuff. Matt Van Welden. I've played some scenarios of Vietnam, but not the campaign. So I'm really looking forward to that. The new GMT one looks awesome. All right. So let's see. What else can I show you guys here? We're about half hour in. This is actually so much fun for me. You guys all know I'm a huge, humongo fan of the Death Ride system from Grognard Sims. So I won't bore you with that. I've played a lot of GMT's World at War, and I've played. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I'm just drawing a blank. What happened? Oh well, ASL played that since 1985. Um, I'm not going to make it to the WBC this year again. Well, 99% I'm not going to make it. So I will be. The plan is, I say the plan is because we never know, is I will be at Consim Expo in Tempe. That's a bucket list convention if you've never been. Um, I plan to be at GMT West in April. That's coming up. Um, and what else? Oh my goodness. Oh, in June, I'm going up to Oregon with a good friend of mine's going to pick me up and then have a ride home and stuff. So, but I'm going to be, let's see, in June. So at GMT weekend, I'll be playing Unconditional Surrender. So before that, I got to pull that out, go through that. And then in Consim Expo, I'll be playing Grognard Sims Death Ride Normandy. And I have a good buddy of mine that I'm rooming with. And there again, I couldn't do any of this stuff without some help to get around and stuff. So it's really appreciative. And my wife doesn't have to go, and she appreciates that. So she would go. She would definitely go with me, but she has some of her own challenges, and she's, honestly, was bored to death. Like she went with me last year, you know. But she's really wonderful. She's put up with my crap for 40 years. Been married 37. So, but let's see. Gosh darn it! I really want this to be cool for you guys. What else can I show you? So I put in. Man, I don't want this to fall on my game, but they're crooked and they're not very good, and this is not working well. Let's see. But around my whole room is I put in this shelving, and it's crooked, but it's well supported. And you can see across the room, hey, you got to maximize your storage for your game room, right? That shelving up there is almost all Panzer Grenadier stuff from Avalanche Press. I've got some of my Grognard Sims Napoleonic stuff there. What else? Oh, I've got this. So I have a brother. You're going to learn a lot about me. I'm pretty honest. It doesn't talk to me anymore. I don't know why, but that's my brother David. He built this 4x8 table for me. My goal is to get all this crap cleared so I can fit another map on it. And I've done a video on what I got in my garage. I have 2 more 4x8 tables, not nice like this, but he built this. Those are all my World in Flames counters, all sorted, ready to go. This is more Grognard Sims games, Death Ride, the Island Invasion games. I got Salerno there. I'm just a huge fan of Chris Fazzulo, and he does his stuff with a passion. Just an amazing room. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. Oh, yes. East Front Series, one of my favorites. I have all of them. I'm going to stumble over to the closet. I'll show you what's in my closet. Now, my wife would personally kill me that I'm showing you guys some of this stuff, but love her to death. And I told her, I said, hey, this is my mess. Leave it alone. I'm getting it sorted out, right? But East Front Series, Vance Von Boer is absolutely one of my favorites. Oh, yeah, I'm a clipper, buddy. I sure am. Hang on. I'm going to pull a counter off here. I'll show you. I use the 2mm Deluxe. Yeah, there you go. Right there, buddy. I'm absolutely a clipper. The only game I don't clip is my ASL collection. Yeah, I agree. East front is the best, and I'm going to show you. I've got it all. Well, yes, including the see-through. I actually, and I'm not going to pull it out. I have a blown-up map for the new Army Group Center because at some point I want to get to that. See, I just got. I don't know where I'm going to find all this time. You know, the doctors are like, "Oh, you got this long left." Blah blah blah. What the hell do they know? They don't know. So who knows? But I do know with pancreatic cancer, I got less time as opposed to more. So I got to make the most of it. So let's see. I can show you. Oh, if you don't have these and you're a fan of Napoleonics at all, Library of Battles. No, they're not for sale. Do I play OCS? I have played OCS. If you don't know, Kevin Zucker is going to be a guest speaker at Consim Expo in July. He used to almost be a neighbor. He used to live in Sacramento, California, which is about 45 minutes uh, from me. And I never met him. And he used to come visit, and, you know, it's sad we never hooked up. And then his parents, you know, he's passed away. But all right. So let's go. Yeah, Ken X, we're all waiting on Army Group North and Army Group Center or South, second edition. Army Group South is probably my favorite in the series. So let me, okay, I gotta go slow. Okay. And I'm gonna go back over to the other side here, and I'm gonna try to show you some more of this pile of stuff in here. And then a couple other things, and then we'll wrap it up. So, do I play OCS? There's part of my OCS collection, and I actually still have a copy of Case Blue left. There's part of my, hopefully you guys can see it. Let me look, see what you're seeing. There's part of my La Bataille collection. I also have all the Marshall Enterprise titles. Sadly, I'm probably going to have to sell some of those, but not, I got to really pick and choose. There's my Barbarossa stuff. There's deck 2. I haven't played OCS in a really long time, but I'm going to get back to it. Here's part of my VUCA games. Those guys are phenomenal. Can't go wrong. You got to, I'm telling you, VUCA simulations, those guys kick butt. They are setting the standard. There's my Tomorrow of the World. You can see that. Real hoot of a game. There's one of my copies of Caesar at Elysia, old favorite. Need to get rid of that. Oh, I got this. I got to show you this. So this is prize in my collection. The old SPI Dawn of the Dead. And I'm horrible with actors, but see the signature under there? And now listen. There's some dice rolling around. And I've checked in enough boxes to know that the pieces are in there and it's unpunched. But the signature on the box is the main actor from the original Dawn of the Dead, and I cannot remember his name to save my life, right? Because I'm really bad with that stuff. And let's see. I'll look at the comments here in a second so I can answer any questions. But the story when I bought that, and I think I paid about $150 for it. Is the guy who owned it was originally bought it new. He was at a convention that it was for, you know, George Romero. They still do the convention. I forgot, at the original, across the street from the original mall in Pennsylvania where they shot the original movie. And so anyways, he bought the game. And the actor was there, and the actor was like, hey, you know, so he basically took the shrink wrap off. The actor signed it, can't remember his name, and then he re-shrink wrapped it. And I got to tell you, now the only proof I have is the shake test, but I've been a gamer since I was 10 years old. I know it's not punched. I can feel, but the map and I know this might sound weird, but I'm telling you, I can feel it. The map and the counter sheet sliding around in there a little bit. Not much on the map because there's not much, but anyways, I'm sure it's complete. And will I sell it? No. And I'll leave that to my estate. And my brother has a list and da 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 da. And I have friends that have agreed to help sell my collection once I check out. So, and this was my old squadron in the Air Force when I was stationed at Travis. I was a loadmaster on C-141s. Sergeant Mark Ruggiero. I made sergeant the day I got out, October 11th, 1987. So, anyways. Okay, so we are like 35 minutes in. I'm going to show you a few other things. I could show you some more books, some more dice towers. I could just go live and just start playing Der Weltkrieg. I'm just kidding. I would bore you guys to death, I'm sure. I don't want to do that. So let's look in the comments here. So Kennick says, I enjoyed your Guns of August, but I think I'm in the minority. Someone was playing it on YouTube not too long ago. I enjoy Guns of August. Hey, you know what? It doesn't matter if we're in the minority. It's all about enjoying your journey. And I love the Compass Games remake also. What did I miss here? Kingmaker doesn't work. Great game. I don't know. I got the new Kingmaker that I just bought. That's on the way. It has solo, and I love Kingmaker. So honestly, it doesn't matter what other people like. It's what you like, that you enjoy your journey. Set up Quatre Bras. Oh, awesome. Yeah, good choice, Hexy. Great choice. Marie Louise are good rules. Enjoy watching your channel. Okay. So Ken and Kevin are having a discussion about what games. Russian campaign, yeah, really good. Scott, hey Scott, how you doing, buddy? Oh yeah, that's literally one of my prize collection or my collection. I used to have two. I have a purple box that actually could pull it down. No, I don't want to pull it down. Sorry, I can show you guys. It has a John Hill signature on it. Purple box squad leader. Not the best condition, but it's got a John Hill signature on it. Roger said he'd sign it for me if I mail it to him. And I'm just I know he would, and I would love to have his signature on that purple box squad leader. But I don't know. I'm kind of worried that it could get lost in the mail. And, I don't know. It's one of my prized collections. So I'll definitely keep that. The Grog Shed, you're a fan of Ernie Copley's The War. Absolutely. I love The War. And I haven't played the Pacific version yet. And let's be clear, I'm a fan of all war games. I'm not the guy to ask what's the best game, but I'm a real fan of strategic games. World War One, World War Two, American Civil War. But what I like really quick about Ed Copley's game is it really took some different mechanics from World in Flames, Third Reich. You can tell he's played all those games and kind of mixed them all together and added a little bit of dash of his own stuff to create the war 1939 to 45 Europe. And then, of course, he did the Pacific, which I haven't played the Pacific yet, but I have played Europe, and I want to get back to it. I have so many things that I want to do. But yeah, it's and you can get the Europe really cheap for whatever reason. It's out of print, but it doesn't. It sells for cheap. You can get a copy for shrink wrap probably for 70 to 95 bucks, I guess. Let's see. Yeah, Ken, I know you need to get some new versions. Just kidding. You do what makes your journey valuable. Yeah, Guns of August. So I just bought a dice popper. Oh yeah. Oh, the dice popper. These are great. And I've done a video on it. Really short one. and it makes a lot of noise. So if you don't like noise, you won't like it. But this thing, I don't know, it was like $14 on Amazon, and it's kind of cheap and cheesy. This pops off. It will fit bigger dice, more dice. But hey, you know what? It's fun, and that's what matters. Hey, Charles and Tor, how you doing? Cross 5 Aprils, good stuff. Yeah, original Death in the Trenches. So, like my advice, and I've never seen the original. So, but whatever makes your journey, just pick up the Compass Games one. If you like, it's not that expensive. It's got nicer components. And I don't know, the guys that did Death in the Trenches also did Absolute Victory, which either love it or hate it. Some people really hated the map, but another great game from Compass, and it was basically Global War developed for 30 more years with tons of random events and good stuff. It's the only game I'm aware of, and I've played it, but never with. But it has Antarctica, so. I don't think I was clear there. I think the autograph you have there is Ken Forey's. Oh, on my Dawn of the Dead. Yeah, it might be. I don't know. He was the main character. So if he was the main guy, God, I need to watch those. I'm a huge zombie fan and George Romero movies, especially. He's going to freak out his cat. Oh, I do. I have a shit ton of magazine games that are not accessible right now. I have some of them right here. Let's see. I've got Against the Odds, C3I Magazine. I actually have the insert for this. I don't have all the issues. I got Against the Odds. I've got S&T. Got me some old Commands. Got me. Yeah, I love Command Magazine back in the day. I don't have a complete run. Yeah, Victory in the Pacific. I got two beat up copies, but they're keepers. So, oh, excuse me. Let's see. But yeah, there's some value. It's really quick. It's really interesting. I'm a big fan of enjoy your journey because that's all that matters. It doesn't matter if Joe likes the game or Bob likes the game or Susie likes it. It's a matter of do you like it? Do you enjoy it? Because I've seen some games just get totally trashed online that I've enjoyed a lot. You know, and honestly, that's all that matters. In fact, one of the things I don't like, and I'm on social media a lot, on a lot of the war game pages and this and that, and one thing that just drives me nuts. I don't spend a lot of energy on it because I've got bigger things to worry about. But somebody will post, "Oh my God, I love this game. I had such a great time," and then somebody's gonna come along, "Oh, that's the worst game ever. The map's ugly. What kind of damage do those people have? Like, I don't get it. You know what? We all have opinions, and it's okay to constructively criticize, or you want to do a video like I don't like this game because of that. That's fine. But why you got to rain on somebody else's parade? Never makes any sense to me. It's all about what do you like doing and what makes your journey worthwhile. Storm over Jerusalem. Awesome. Now I have that. Haven't got to it yet. And of course, I have the old Avalon Hill Siege of Jerusalem. Now, there's an old game I like. And all I was going to say about old games is this: I think they have some value. I have a few, like that D-Day. Will I ever play D-Day again? Probably not, but I have it. That copy's so beat up, it's probably going to end up in the trash when I kick off. So, but good nostalgia. But some games I think hold up well. Siege of Elysia, Siege of Jerusalem, uh, War in Europe, to name a couple. And let's see. Do I have a bunch of magazines? Yes. Am I missing anything? Rumors on Glory series. So I did hear that. Oh yeah, 1776 is great. But Camp Sawyer says a lot of rumors on Glory. Yeah, I guess I saw something on Artie's channel, Ardwolf Slayer, that looks like they're going to release a. Uh, oh my gosh, a tri-pack or something. So I have the Glory. I have Glory 3 and 2, I think. I don't have the first one, but I do have the other two. Ah, there you go. Hexy, multi-box. 1776 is great. Let's see here. Oh my goodness. Oh, Sound of Drums Games did I allow. And I did a video on it, an unboxing. And I'm looking at it right now. I'm debating, do I want to pull it out or not? Because everything I do is a lot of effort. And I'm not here to bitch, but I'm just being honest. I've been upfront about what the fuck's going on with me for a while. So, but well, let me do this. See the, it's right. And so on the left side there is Fifth Fleet, which I sold to my buddy. He's got to come pick it up. 1, 2, 3, 4. The fifth game down. I allow 1807 from Sound of Drums Games. I did a video on it. If you haven't seen it, you can go back and look through a game if you're interested. It's super playable. Uwe Wallenstein's company, Sound of Drum Games. I was very moved. They dedicated the game to me. That's a pre-production copy that they've since improved this graphics and whatnot. And if you go back and look at my video that I did on it, it's phenomenal. And I know there's a lot of ILO games coming out, which I do have Winter Victory. I do have that from New England Simulations. Hope Springs Eternal, right? All right, I got about 12 minutes left. So I glad to see you guys going back and forth. I got 19 people on here. So if you haven't ID'd yourself in the chat, anybody got any specific questions for me? Anything, you can ask me anything and I'll answer it pretty much. I'm pretty open guy. I just wish I had the time to play every single game in my collection. How am I feeling, Kevin? Thanks for asking. Honestly, I'm tired, but overall, I'm doing okay. And that's not a pat answer because I don't have a problem. I've got numbness in my fingers. My feet are swollen like a pregnant woman, and they're numb and they're painful, and I have trouble eating. But overall, all things considered, I feel pretty good. It's perspective, right? But thank you for asking. Oh yeah, Blind Swords, awesome. Camp Sawyer, awesome games. Um, uh, Also, I would recommend, and it is old school, but Civil War Brigade series. Um, I'm a huge fan of that. Huge fan of Line of Battle. Got my Last Chance for Victory here. Of course, did a series on my channel. So what's next for the table after Derwelt Creed? Ken asks. That's a really loaded question, Ken. I'm not exactly sure, to be honest. I've got quite a bit of stuff in my mind. I'm thinking I'm going to probably do some either great battles of the American Civil War or possibly a Civil War Brigade series game. And my thanks to Hexy on that, the Great Battles of American Civil War. I want to dive in, and I need to get the rules down because that's actually the other event that, knock on wood, I'll make, and a buddy of mine's going, so my odds go up exponentially for me to make it. There's going to be an event in Georgia. It's on the Facebook page, and planning on being there. And me and my buddy Kevin actually took a couple extra days because we can go visit Chickamauga. Scott Rose says, I may have missed it, but what are you playing at the moment? So I kind of answered, when am I looking forward to playing next? I think I just said that. But to go to Scott, so Scott, right now I'm doing my deep dive on the Durwell Krieg, and I've set up a lot on my channel as playlists. But I'm doing Durwell Krieg, Western Front, the Schieffelin Plan. And it's also a learn to play where I go over the rules, but there is a phenomenal set of videos on YouTube that the designer did too a number of years back. Grodshid said, Mark, what's your desert island game? Oh boy. I'm glad I don't have to pick, but if I had to pick one game, I'm going to qualify a series for that for Desert Island. Oh boy, that's a really tough one. I'd have to go with Advanced Squad Leader just because it's like I've been playing it forever. You can do so much with it, and it's a great John Wayne movie. And and honestly, no, it's not a lifestyle game, okay? It's like you use like 20% of the rules 90% of the time. So, but yeah, oh boy, that is a tough one, but I'd have to go with that. I don't know, just because of the variety. What is this? Have you tried the New Year? No, actually, I haven't tried the New Europa Universalis. I have it, and I haven't decided yet, but sadly, I'm probably going to end up selling it. And only because, not because I don't want to play it, not because I don't think it would be great. I just don't feel like, I'm trying to squeeze in as much gaming as I can while I can. And that's pretty far down on the to play list. So I haven't decided yet, but I may end up selling that. So, and sadly, I know just like everything else, almost everything else, I sell, I'll lose money on it because I always do. But that's okay because it's going to somebody. Sometimes I get what I'm asking, which is usually what I paid for it. So, what game team do you think needs more coverage? Oh, that's easy. Battle of the Bulge, Gettysburg. No, I'm just kidding. It would, boy, there are so many games out there on so many subjects. What needs more coverage that actually I think would be fun? Boy, there's been a lot of World War One games, strategic level. There's even some decent company level games out there. Ancients, naval combat. Boy, that's a loaded question. I guess if I had to pick something, that would be what needs more coverage. Yeah, there you go. Goss East Front. That would be massive. That'd be right up my alley though. You know what? I don't have an answer for that. I know. Oh my God, Mark's speechless on that. I don't know. To me, everything's been covered. It's a matter of detail. If there's a historical subject that you're interested in, you can pretty much find it. There's a real dearth. I'm saying this half jokingly, but I just got a copy of Sticks and Stones for Metagaming, which is, caveman hunting and it's a real tongue in cheek game, but played that when I was in junior high and high school. And I picked up a copy because of that. But that's real prehistory. And boy, weren't those metagames fun? Do you still like What If? Oh, absolutely, Brian. I'm totally waiting. I got John Burt's book on Malta, waiting for the Vance von Voorhees game from Legion. You may have missed it, but I have Tomorrow the World. I have SS America. And by the way, you know what? I'm going to tell you something. SS America is an actually pretty good operational game on what it would take to occupy a country. You get the war fighting, the invasions, but you also got to make occupation decisions, which generate partisan levels. And I actually think it's based on that, it's a decent game. Haitian Revolution. Okay. All right, I saw that. Yes, don't get me going on miniatures. I dabble in miniatures. My favorite is Games Workshop Lord of the Rings. So that's my favorite miniatures game. Haitian Revolution. Okay. But yeah, I do like alternate history. I actually got the new Decision Sea Lion too. I'm looking forward to pushing that around. Spartacus. Oh wait. Oh no, you're talking about Haitian. Okay. Cry Havoc. Siege. Hi Will, how you doing? Wow, we got 20 people watching. If you haven't ID'd yourself, we got about 5 minutes left. Any other questions? I've got so much stuff here I can show you. It's crazy. It really is. Especially on the book. You guys can see this. Like the room that I'm in, by the way, is 10 by 12. I got a 4 by 8 table. I've got, oh my God, stuff everywhere. Um, and it's dwindling with my cancer sales, but hey. Oh, I wanted to show you guys, you know what? Uh, am I watching Masters of the Air? Yes. I've gotten through one episode so far, and not because I don't like it, it's because literally I fall asleep. And it's not intentional. It's honestly, it's a side effect. My chemo is killing off my red blood cells, and eventually I'm going to need a transfusion, but it makes me fatigued. Now, what's really interesting is when I have something planned, I mean, I'm wide awake. Like the guys come over, we're playing Axis Empires Ultimate Edition. I'm awake the whole time and just like, yeah, baby, you know. But as soon as they leave, it's like, oh my God, I'm so tired. But, anyways, are you selling games on Facebook? Yeah, that's mainly where I sell them. E4 Airmen's on the marketplace. And you can search my name. I tend to delete the listings as I cycle stuff in. And then my friend David Greenwood's been selling stuff for me too. But yeah, I do sell it on Facebook. That's my main place that I sell. Um, in fact, I need to do a listing here the next day or two. So I just got to get the energy. I tend to list about 10 games at a time. Don't ask me what I'm going to list because I don't know. I literally walk around and go, all right, I'll let this go. I'll let this go. Yeah, target for today. Great game. Get the Avalon Hill B17 too. I actually just sold the extra copy of Target for today because it went out of print. So, and no, I didn't. I sold it for about what I paid for it because the guy has bought for me before and he was looking for it, and I try to return the favor. So, well, I guess I want to thank everybody for joining me. It's been almost an hour. You can look under my live stuff to see what's upcoming. I got a show scheduled, Ruggiero's Corner with Meandering Mike. That should be entertaining. Off the top of my head, I don't remember the date, but it's under my live on upcoming shows. I think there's a couple of links there that say upcoming shows, and they're like way past that I can't seem to get rid of them. I don't know what happened. Yeah, Ningwai, absolutely. Thank you. And thanks for the prayers, the thoughts, the support, the GoFundMe support, because this ain't cheap, let me tell you. And but thanks to everybody. You guys really keep me going. It's been a real pleasure. And I will keep playing and doing videos as long as I can. And hopefully I get to meet some of you out there on the gaming trail. And if I get the energy, I'll be putting some stuff out on Facebook for some possible live Vassal games. I got a couple ideas, and I have a fully functioning Zoom account that we can use to communicate because I will only do it live if I do it. So, oh yeah, okay. I got 30 seconds left. I said 1 hour. Brian, have a drink. You know what? Thursday, I'm meeting a couple of friends, and I'm gonna have a drink. I haven't had a drink in over a year. And I decided that, anyways, basically I got issues whether I eat or this or that. And I haven't decided what to drink because I literally have not had a drink in over a year. But I'm going to have at least one. And I'll probably, and so we'll see what happens. But I go back to chemo March 13th. I got a little bit of a break. So, anyways, we'll see you out there. It's been an hour. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much, everybody. I love you guys. I just thank you so much. And we'll see you soon. Bye.